Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secureteam, and man, do I have something to share with you guys today. Yet another piece of strange and anomalous evidence from the planet Mars that, in my opinion, validates the long-held theory that is backed up by numerous pieces of evidence that there is without a doubt underground activity happening on the red planet. And this may be one of the best pieces of evidence yet documenting that. But real quick, before we go any further, real fast, I just want you guys to check out something that a viewer of mine sent over to me. Apparently, there was this new Vice News show that was just aired on HBO last night. And one of my viewers was watching the show, happened to have it up on his TV, when he noticed that a couple of the people that were being interviewed and featured in the show, just by sheer coincidence, happened to be a couple of fellow Insomnia Team fans and viewers, both of which who were sporting their Secureteam shirts, which are available to anyone from the online Secureteam shop, the links to which are in the description. But yeah, this Vice News show just aired. So, if you have HBO, you can check it out. I don't even know what the name of the show was, but obviously I think it was surrounding the UFO phenomena. It had nothing to do with Secureteam, but yeah, as you guys are seeing from the video clip and this still image here, the couple they happened to talk to, or one of them, totally representing the Insomnia Team Army. I posted these pics to social media just a little bit ago, and reference the fact that while totally awesome that we have a couple of viewers here sporting our shirts, representing the team, but it also goes to show something I've said many times, which is that we are everywhere. And I'm going to try to get some more information as to what exactly this show was. It just aired, so this is all I have thus far, but really, really cool. And thanks to the viewers who are in the show for representing for all of us out here. So really cool. Now, on to this finding on planet Mars. I have always believed and documented through evidence on this channel that there are underground entrances scattered all over the red planet. A planet which NASA and the other space agencies have always said is, well, void of any life. It's just a cold, radiation-covered planet, no life whatsoever. And while the evidence would seem to totally contradict that statement, and so here we are on Google Earth. The coordinates to this I will put down below, but as you guys are seeing here, once zoomed in to the precise point on the planet, which is just near the southern pole, we can see what can only be described carved perfectly into the side of this sort of mountainous ridge here is just a perfect, dang near perfect, sharp-edged rectangular hole. Or, in this case, what I believe to be some sort of entrance to either something underground or possibly some sort of massive hangar, just like the hangars we've seen here on Earth built into the sides of mountains that the military use. And, whether it's that or something leading underground, just look at this thing. Look as, it's obviously a hole. Look at the coloring, the lighting, the shadow. You can tell when something is a massive entrance because the light from the outside and the darkness from within gradually fade together. And at this angle here, you can perfectly visualize and actually see a little bit into this entrance where the dirt gradually gets darker and darker as it moves inside. And just look how sharp this is, how it comes right up, moves across in an almost perfect straight line, curves right back down, totally parallel and identical on either side. And then to the left here, there's even another sort of right sharp angle that cuts off to the left and then back down again. So I don't know what that is, but this looks totally artificial to me. This looks like an entrance to a hangar or an underground transit system built right into the side of this mountain here. And Another thing about this is that whatever it is and whatever is entering it, it would have to be massive, because in measuring this from end to end of this entrance here came to 4.75 miles across, meaning that this entrance is massive. I mean, just think of that, an opening that massive. So you could have potentially hundreds of flying vehicles, and I'm talking saucers, triangles, things that we've documented on the Martian surface, captured in satellite photos, as well as from the rovers down on the ground, who in many of the pictures that they were taking of the sky, these little robots riding around on Mars, they would snap pics of the sky, and you would see yet again triangular and more saucer-shaped objects flying in the sky in the distance. So, with an entrance this big, you can imagine either a 4-mile wide object, a single vehicle that big, or potentially hundreds of smaller saucer-shaped craft that would be able to enter and exit this thing at will in a massive formation. If that's what it is, it could be an entrance to some sort of ground-dwelling vehicle, or an entrance to something else entirely. We just don't know. But as you guys are seeing here, it's pretty self-explanatory. This thing looks artificial. It looks like yet another entrance, and I wanted to share it with you guys here. So this is really cool. It was brought to my attention by Scott Waring over at UFO Sightings Daily, so kudos to him. He always has an eagle eye for things like this on Mars. And as we finish the video here, I'm just showing you once again some of these other entrances that have been found scattered around Mars, many of them that look totally not only totally artificial and made by some sort of intelligence, but you can even see many of them are outlined with some sort of metallic structure. So, they're constructed out of some sort of metal. You can see how artificial they look. You can see as they go straight down underground, and these things are everywhere, all over Mars, and so there would have to be some sort of massive transit system under there. There's just something happening under there. There's ruins, ancient buildings, artificial objects and structures scattered all over the surface. So something occurred on Mars. Something happened that caused them to go underground, or maybe something else has taken over the planet and is using it as a jump-off, a jump-off place who never even originated from Mars. We just don't know. But I will leave those theories for another video, as well as the many hundreds of past videos I've done on Mars. You guys head back, check out those videos from the channel. I've got thousands, but tell me what you think about this. A giant, sharp, rectangular entrance in the side of a mountain on Mars, right near the southern pole of the planet, which, oddly enough, is very similar to the strange and mysterious things that we have found at the bottom of our own planet in Antarctica, where there have we not only found evidence of unidentified flying objects, but also many underground entrances built into the sides of caves and mountains, some of which are carved in such a way that look as if they are fit for only one type of flying vehicle, that being something of the flying saucer variety, because many of those are built extremely high up on a mountain, so only a flying vehicle would be able to reach and enter and exit, and they are cut out almost precisely in the width and shape of something saucer-like. And so, many mysteries and strange things happening at our southern pole, and it seems that that's no different here on planet Mars. So, tell me what you guys think. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all back in just a bit.